How you guys doing?
Good.
All right. So I just want to validate Dan. Dan has had a couple of great weeks in a row. Somebody give him a hand. Good job, Dan. Steve Pate, where the heck are you, man? Where'd Steve go? Oh, Steve. Give him a hand anyway. He's not even here. Right. Steve has been bringing in some big customers that Mark and the guys can work on, because what happens is just one guy, we're looking at saving him $15,000 a year. Now, if it was your business and you actually got to put an extra $15,000 in your pocket, would you be excited?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Okay. Now, some people don't care. They'll just throw $15,000 away. I understand. I'm not one of those people, but you know, if you were making so much money that you can just throw away 15 grand, man, my hat's off to you. All right, but that's what we're doing. That's what you're doing for people. We're finding them the best energy solutions. We're finding the best suppliers. Yes, I'm wearing a Direct Energy shirt, and they were so nice they put our logo on it. But this is customer service from the client. You guys look at taking care of customers works both ways. As the owner of the business, if you're an owner of a business and all you care about is your bottom line and how much money you can put into your house, I guarantee you, if that was all you worried about every day, you won't have a business eventually. Because who do I care about? I care about you guys. So my job is to take care of you so that you can take care of customers. And if the business owner doesn't care about his employees and doesn't make it where the workplace is safe, where you can come in and be motivated, where you can come in and make a good living, where you can take care of your families, then the business won't exist. If you guys come in here and all you care about is how much money goes in your wallet, then your job won't be very long. It won't be a very good job. If all you cared about was making money, then it's not a high quality of life. You have to have something to care about other than yourself. You have to have something to care about other than just how much money goes in your pocket. Because if that's all you're caring about, then while you're sitting there talking to a customer, you're not thinking about the customer. You're thinking about your rent or your car payment or something. That is not what makes this world go around. On the plane coming back from Mexico, I was just reading a book by Tim Ferriss, the guy who wrote the 4-Hour Workweek. It's very interesting. And he has the 4-hour work week. Actually, the guy, I think he works like 120 hours a week or something like that. He doesn't work 4 hours. It's just that he does emails like 4 hours a week. But he's so amazing. This guy comes up with some great stuff. So what he's been doing over the last several years is he's been interviewing some of the titans, some of the biggest business owners, billionaires, multi-millionaires, huge companies. I mean, even Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he took a distillation of like the top 150 people he's met on this planet. And I was reading through it last night, and I was just I'm on the plane, you know, it's long. I had an 8-hour travel day yesterday. So I'm reading about what are these famous people that are making billions of dollars a year, what are they doing? And I'm telling you guys, it's not like they're magic. They're not someone who a bolt from God came down and all of a sudden they're a billionaire. These people are just like me and you. Some of them are weird. They say, look, we celebrate our weirdness. But every one of them has something in common. Every single one of them has something in common. And what it is they do something to help other people. Whatever it is. The guy who wrote WordPress, I forgot his name, I apologize, but the guy who wrote WordPress, the software that, Colin, you guys use, right? I forget what the percentage is. It's like 25 or 35% of every single website on the planet is written with WordPress. Do you know what this guy did? He sat there for over a year. He worked for 4 hours writing the code for WordPress. He would sleep for 20 minutes. He'd wake up, he would work for 4 hours. And then sleep for 20 minutes. He'd wake up, he'd work for 4 hours. It was some kind of and this guy did this 7 days a week. Writing WordPress for over a year. And they said, well, what happened at the end of the year? He goes, well, I was done and I got a new girlfriend. So, life is life. You still have to, you do have to pay your car payment. You do got to pay your rent. You do got to take care of your wife or your husband. This is life. But if you want to really get the most out of life, you have to be willing to work hard to help somebody else. If your attention goes out from here, out there, you will actually start to create something that comes back to you. I mean, Mark Hoover is one of the best energy consultants in the business in the whole country. I put Mark against anybody in the world. But for one reason, he actually cares. We just helped somebody in New York City with a huge building in New York City. Saved the guy, I don't know how many tens of thousands of dollars. $100,000. A year. You know, see, I didn't even know he was helping him that much. I just knew it was a lot. So, and he signed up for a 4-year. He locked his price in for 4 years because this is one of the lowest markets we've seen since we've been in the business. But it's not just that Mark saved him money. I mean, this literally took days, didn't it? Days and lots of emails and lots of communication. We had a lot of suppliers fighting over this guy's business. You see, that's what we do, is we get the biggest companies like Direct Energy, who is one of our favorite suppliers, but we don't just stick with just Direct Energy. We still keep Direct Energy honest, even though they're one of the best. We still take other suppliers and we kind of push them off against each other. But you know what's funny? Why we sell more for Direct Energy is not just because they keep coming in with better pricing, but they actually take care of the customers better. They care about the customers, but they care about us. I mean, that's why they're coming down here for a couple days. How can we help you guys? How can we help you guys service customers better? And then in addition, they get us shirts. Okay, so the shirt's not that important, but it's the thought that they care enough about us to make sure that everybody in the room got a shirt the correct size. And then, you know what? One of the first suppliers ever that put our logo on the shirt with their name on it. They care. It's the little things. And that was what, I forget who it was. I don't know, I was reading about, Schwarzenegger. What an incredible story this guy has. You know, this is a kid who just decided, didn't even speak English. He's going to go to America to become one of the top bodybuilders of the world. And he does it. He decided when he was 16. Anybody in here, you guys, look, I have faith in you that you could do anything you want to do. And I'll never forget the day when one of our best reps came up to me and said, look, I got another job. I'm so bad. I feel so bad. Are you going to be mad at me? And I said, no, are you moving up in life? Are you getting an opportunity to be better in life? He goes, yeah. I said, then I'm happy. That means I've done my job. If I help you guys get a better opportunity in life, then I've done my job. So and I said, look, just so you know, if you leave to go take this manager position in another company where they're going to pay you twice as much money, if anything happens, you are always welcome back here. This is the type of thing we have to all do for every single customer we talk to. Because you guys change lives. You can actually help someone. What if you helped a business save $10,000 a year and it actually helped that owner handle something so he could take care of his customers better? It's a ripple effect. If you help somebody today, that person can turn around and help somebody tomorrow. You don't even know how far your help goes. But you got to be proud of this. And this is why you come to work. You should want to come to the office. It's not like, oh, I have to go to work so I can pay rent. Oh my gosh, what a terrible life. You should be like, I can't wait to get to work because I can stand. I got 6 people to call today because I have to finish them. I have to help them. This is what we do. We've been doing this for almost 20 years. We're good at it. You guys are good at this. Ali does customer service better than anybody else because she cares about the customer. You just got to care about what you're doing all day long. And I guarantee you, if you just work a little bit harder than you're working right now. See, what people don't realize is you think, oh, I'm going to have to work 10 times harder to make twice as much of a paycheck. No. You work 20% harder and smarter and care, and you double your paycheck. That's how it works. But if you're not willing to take a couple extra steps to help the customer, then you're not going to get helped. And the way to guarantee you get help is you help somebody else. And this is the message for, not just today, but every day. And I'm telling you, if you look at the titans, you look at the billionaires, and you look at these guys, they really care. In fact, those guys who make the most money donate the most money to charity because they want to give back. They hope somehow that they they can kick somebody else off. There's a 16-year-old kid in the middle of Brooklyn who's got nothing. You never know when that guy turns into the next billionaire. And I would be happy if any one of you guys had an idea to help so many people that you became a billionaire. I would applaud you. So I want you all to get better. I want us as a team to get better. I want us to help our clients get better. Right now we're looking at a solar platform that we'll talk about this later, but I'm telling you it's going to change how people look at solar. We have now hundreds of solar suppliers fighting for people's business, fighting for it. With information, what's the best thing? Where do I get money? We're looking, our own city's going to give us $50,000 to put a solar panel on our roof. I'll take the money. But if people don't know it exists, so we got to bring education, we got to teach people what's out there. This is how you help people. All right, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right,